All right, welcome to the live, you guys. Just wanted to jump on live Thursday night live. What does this thing say? Y'all still be trying to figure this thing out. So like I said, I use an app. I use an app for my live. I try to go live. Like when I first had downloaded YouTube, when I first had started YouTube, it used to let me go live on the YouTube app. And then I guess when they changed the monetization information and how you get monetized and all that, I guess they changed it to where you have to also have a certain amount of subscribers to be able to go live on the YouTube app. So there's other apps out there and other streaming platforms. This one is called Streamlabs, and I use this to go live on YouTube. And there's a lot of, for those of y'all that's kind of I guess interested in YouTube or mukbanging or interested in your analytics and things like that. I don't know if this app does it, but there are apps that do help you keep up with your analytics. Miss B Love recommended, I think, TubeBuddy, and I've been using TubeBuddy since the beginning, really, because it allows you to copy your thumbnail and create your own thumbnail out of it. It allows you to see your comments all in one. Hey, I don't know who just came in. Like I say, it doesn't tell me who comes in. It just kind of it just shows that somebody's came in. So if you want to say hi, leave a comment below with your name so I know who you is. But yeah, I just wanted to go live Thursday. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the TubeBuddy. Yeah, I use TubeBuddy, and then I use the YouTube Studio app too to keep up with my analytics and keep up with the views and just kind of how people are watching the videos, the type of people that's watching the videos, and it really helps if you really interested in the YouTube thing and the work that you doing. It'll kind of help. But got my little freeze cup. I know y'all remember these from a kid. What y'all used to call these? Leave a comment below. Let me know what the name for these are in your city. The little Kool-Aid cups. I don't know, people may use different stuff in different cities, I guess, but we used to make them with Kool-Aid. So this one's Kool-Aid, and I ain't have nothing but green lemon lime Kool-Aid, so I use green lemon lime Kool-Aid, but we call them Zips, Zips, where I'm from in Mississippi. But I know it's different. Oh yeah, it's my sister. See, my sister said it first. We call them Zips. But I'm eating this because, as my sister, y'all, in case y'all didn't know, same last name, or you probably don't know my last name because I never use my last name. But I'm eating this because I just got through doing another hot challenge. I'll be editing that video shortly. As you know, I've started adding Fridays to my list, and so now I do videos on Fridays. Well, I do videos, mukbangs, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30 Eastern. So y'all be looking out for those. And Deshaun just came in. So yeah, be looking out for my video, y'all. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7:30 Eastern. So what's up, Keem? Y'all, what's up? Y'all, this Keem. Keem also had a good. I watched his video today. He had a very good perspective on the recent, thing going on, with the mukbang community. Is kind of, tragic to, everybody. Well, me personally, I want to see all of my folks getting along and making money together. There's so much money out here to be made. It's enough money for everybody. I can guarantee you, like, you ain't got to, trash nobody's name, or you ain't got to do none of that kind of stuff. I feel like it works out better when you get along with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this is the basic rule of life. The energy that you put out is the energy that you gonna get back. That's just what it is. So when I see people, going through things, and I don't necessarily, I mean, of course I feel sorry for their situations and, their circumstances. However, I know when karma hit me, I ain't looking for no pat on the back. I ain't looking for no, can you help me wipe my tears? Because I know I did it. Like, I hope y'all can hear me. but yeah, I know I did it. You know, I know whatever karma is coming back my way, it was initiated by me. And the only person, that deserves to go through that situation is me. And, I know everybody does things, everybody does wrong. And me personally, if I know I'm finna do something wrong, I'm already setting myself up for the karma. That's just what it is. But I didn't mean to talk about that. But when I saw Keem come in, I made me think about his video, because I watched his video today, which is a very good perspective of of the situation. But yeah, I just wanted to go live. I just wanted to announce that I will be going live Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. I know y'all gonna hold me to that, so I ain't got no choice now, unless some other thing comes up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. You're welcome. Definitely. I gotta support my brothers, gotta support my folks. Anybody out here trying to get money, what I'm saying, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Whoever out here trying to get money, that's where I'm from, it just ain't that way. I don't know if it ain't that way, or they don't have the motivation, or I don't know. I just kind of feel like everybody has the opportunity to make something of themselves at a certain. Hush, Logan, that's my dog. Y'all want to see? I ain't gonna bring him in here because he played too much. I know I haven't showed y'all Logan in a while, but he likes to bark when I get on camera, because he likes to be on camera too. But either way, I was thinking about making him his own YouTube ASMR channel, because I know a lot of people do their pets ASMR channels and they do pretty well. But yeah, he made me forget what I was talking about, barking. But I'm eating this because of the video posting tomorrow, the challenge posting tomorrow. For those of y'all that are into the hot challenges, I know y'all like to see me suffer. It's hilarious. I'm just gonna let you know. Who that? Is that Hey Nephew? Who that? Who's saying Hey Nephew? You must be with somebody, or you must be at home. Do that say Capricorn? It says that little. Yeah, it's Capricorn. December 25th, Capricorn, Christmas baby. Yeah, y'all already know, for those Christmas babies that's out there, and y'all know how that go. And your birthday and your Christmas all in one. I think my family did a pretty good job about with what we had. So we celebrated the best that we could with what we had. It was always a good time. I don't feel that I've ever missed out on anything or anything like that. But yeah, Capricorn, it's kind of a warning. I was talking about Logan. Oh, he about to get his butt toe up playing. But yeah, Capricorn, December 25th. Those of y'all out there that know a little something about us, it's kind of a warning sign. We ain't with this. We just ain't with it. I'm just that kind of person. I just ain't with it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna hurt your feelings. I want you to be in the best position afterwards. I'm just gonna give my honest opinion, of how I feel if I were to go through that situation, or if I had been in that situation before. I've been in a lot of situations. So you tell your brother the birthday the same day as mine, and your mom, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My step-grandmama birthday, I think it's the 28th or the 29th. So growing up, I didn't necessarily understand the personality clash of it, you know what I'm saying, or why we both was just always, we stuck, we together, we stuck together, but we both give our opinions, and it ain't a word that come out my grandma's mouth that ain't no cuss word. So and same as me, but it ain't hard. It's 29th. Yeah, when my step-grandma's birthday is 29th. So I understand what you mean, King. 2 Capricorns under one roof. It can be. I mean, we ain't meant to be. I don't think we mean to be difficult. I don't think we mean to be frustrating, or I think we just really want the best for a lot. Why is you laughing, motherfucker? I'm serious. Like, I don't think we mean. I think we mean well. We mean so much well that it frustrates us when, you know, the other person, I guess, may not see the well meaning of it. I guess is the best way I can describe it. Because we just mean well. Like, we're very. I think we're very nurturing, very caring people, very giving people. We just not with the BS. That's all it is. I think very hardworking, very motivated, very successful. There's a lot of successful Capricorns out there because we're just driven. Like, I've never been, and nothing against the party. I like to go to a little bar and have a little drink ever so often. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against the party folks out there. And even at a young age, I just ain't ever been a big in the crowd, you know what I'm saying, type. I don't know. I'd rather be at work. I don't know. I'd rather be doing something that can make me some money. I just always have been that way. So when I found YouTube, I'm gonna read your comment. When I found YouTube, it was no better feeling than knowing that I could be the producer, director, writer, photographer, you know, video person, lights, action, camera. Everything is me. So whatever backlash, whatever, you know, comes from it, I know, you know, that nobody else play a part in it. You know, I'm able to put myself out on the platform as me, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to worry about nobody else editing, which I'm pretty sure one day I'll be able to afford some good editors, but, you know, we ain't got to that point yet. I just learned how to edit my own videos, to be honest. But yeah, I like the platform because I'm able to, you know, give myself a platform. I'm able to, you know, just show myself in my own true life versus worrying about, you know, whether, you know, they gonna be able to, you know, say, like what you call them, reality TV shows, you know, and a lot of time it do be the people's personality, a lot of time it don't, you know what I'm saying, but they don't really have the choice or the opportunity to say who it is that they want to be because the production people, they make that choice and that decision for them. So I'm sure I'll be in situations to where somebody else will own the company. This is my business, this is my brand, I own this company. But I'm pretty sure I'll be, you know, collabing with other people in the future who owns the company, and I have to follow by their rules. That's just what it is if I choose to work with them. But we all know how that go when you choose to collab and work with people. If y'all watched my video, you know how that go. My recommendation is to do your research. Google that person's name. If they as big as they say they is, Google their name. Automatically comments gonna start coming up about that person. You know, actually review their work and see if their work, you know, fits with the description of who you feel you are as a person, because down the line and on down the way, regardless of the fact of, you know, whatever happens, you associated yourself with that particular person and their energy is attached to you automatically, and it ain't too much you can do but delete the video and, you know, and try to move on and apologize. And that's just one thing. I don't like the apology videos. I don't like the, you know, I'm sorry, because I just don't, you know, I don't like it. So I try not to put myself in a situation to where I have to do that. And like I say, we all make mistakes. We all say things, and I'm pretty sure I've said some things that may have offended somebody. I apologize if I did, you know, and that's just that. And I you know, and moving on. But yeah, this is good. A little freeze cup. I forgot to. The comments was kind of going up. Jesse, your manager has my back. Any cap I met always shows himself, no drama. Definitely. That's why I like to be to myself. I hate being in. That's a good thing you brought that up, King. I hate being in a situation to where somebody was like, "You were sitting right there. You heard what they said. Da 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 da." And, you know, and then what am I gonna say? No, I wasn't there. I ain't heard nothing. And I know, and I was there, and you know what I'm saying, you just all of a sudden you're in a situation. I hate situations. I just hate drama. I rather, I'm from Mississippi, I'm from the country. I'd rather chill on my porch with a little glass of Merlot. I know it's Merlot, I was just trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying, with a little glass of wine and put my Bose headphones on. Like I wear these anywhere. I wear these because they noise well, these ain't as noise canceling as the silver pair I got, but I wear them everywhere I go. Even when I'm at work in the office and folks just looking at me crazy, like, why you got them big headphones on? Because I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't be wanting to hear nothing sometimes. I'll be so focused, and lately I've been focused on YouTube. So it'd be kind of hard to be in a situation, not necessarily feeling that you stuck, but I think a lot of people miss the point when they in them situations to where they like, they just frustrated and they just feel like they're not moving in life, and they just feel like they're not moving in their career, and they just feel like, you know, nothing good is happening, and, you know, everything is against them, and all these things are coming against them. And what they misjudging and misrealizing, that's just the Lord just telling you, this isn't your destiny and this ain't what you're supposed to be doing. And until you figure out, until you get the balls, I hate to use that word, sorry kids, I don't know if kids watch me, I doubt if they do, because I do shirtless mukbangs, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying, get the balls and go out there and do what it is that the Lord destined you to do. So you're gonna always feel like your manager, and I'm just using my instance for example, you're gonna always feel like your manager, you know, necessarily just ain't against you. It ain't the manager don't move you. Let me tell you this. Any job and any career I've ever had, I've always been with the notion that when the Lord get ready to move me, he gonna move me, and I'm gonna be on to the next thing. And I know when the Lord's getting ready to move me, because situations just begin to happen, and it ain't necessarily a negative situation, it's more of a pushing situation. Like, okay, it's time to go. You got your lesson, you got your learning experience, everything that you needed in this position in life you have gathered, and you are ready to move on to the next thing. And when you bypass that situation and you bypass your blessing, you mess yourself up. You really do. You mess yourself up. So sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith and jump out there. And right now, my particular situation, I'm just still in the 9-to-5, type of environment. I've always hated a 9-to-5. I've always hated working for other people. I've always hated feeling like someone is above me, because people don't necessarily know the dictionary term of their position, and they don't know their position. They think because they have a manager tag or title on their name that they also supposed to manage your mouth, and they are supposed to manage your actions and manage it. No, I'm a grown ass man, and I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do, but I'm gonna follow protocol. I'm gonna be respectful towards anyone in this building. I will not ever be disrespectful towards any human being on purpose, and if I do, I apologize afterwards. But that's just who I am. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna stand over my shoulder. None of those things are required. I'm grown. I understand my position, and that's kind of what I'm going through right now. It's kind of like he's steadily moving me, in the right direction, but at the same time, as the current thing ends, it's just kind of like, I'm so ready for this new thing. I'm just so ready, to get this thing popping and getting this thing started, and you're just so ready and you're just so prepared, but at the same time, he like, I got you, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna move when I say move, but I'm glad you understanding that we are in a moving direction. So my advice to anybody: pay attention to the signs. When you see that it's feeling a little shaky, and you feel it is feeling a little rocky, but you also just kind of take a step back and breathe, and you just kind of feel that energy of him, and it's just kind of like you feel like you can just fall back and you're gonna fall on a pillow. You know what I'm saying? This is what it feels like. Like, I don't think I've ever done anything in life that I didn't succeed at, knowing that, what I'm saying, the power was behind me. And that's just kind of how I keep it. And that's what messes me up in a lot of 9-to-5 type of situations, is because I automatically go in with the notion that the Lord is what put me in this position, not you, not no hiring manager, not HR. I can go to HR 10 times this year. I can get 10 write-ups this year, but if the Lord ain't ready for me to move, I ain't going nowhere, and you're going to be pissy, and you're going to have an attitude, and that's just what it's going to be. But I can guarantee you can't touch me. Like, you can't touch me. There's nothing that you can do to me. Like, nothing physically, mentally, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that it ain't a lot of, mental situations that, come with, the position that I work currently. But I just play my little gospel and, give them a good little word in, go back up in there. And you ain't finna see me with no attitude. You ain't finna see me smile, frown. Well, I'm gonna smile, but you ain't gonna see me frown. You ain't gonna see me upset. You ain't gonna get the best of me. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of knowing that you got, exactly what you was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to anybody that feels like they're in that kind of situation right now, to where they feel like, they necessarily may not be moving, or, just feel like things are against you. There's nothing against you. What's pushing against you, what you think is bad, is actually, the Father actually telling you, hey, this ain't no bad hand behind you. This is my hand, behind you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pushing you. I know you feel the pressure, but that pressure is me. And I'm just trying to get you in the right direction. Just listen to me, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta just listen to him. And he say, I feel you. I left my corporate job a few months ago. Exactly. And that's corporate. And so you understand. That's corporate. I just feel it's unfortunate that it's not, the state that I live in is a fire at will state. Fire at will basically means however they feel, what reason you need to be fired, they will let you go. And my particular situation, I'm very good with numbers. I'm very good with science. That's how I kind of, adapted to YouTube, because the analytical part of it, I'm very good at analytics. And when it comes to corporate, you kind of it's kind of the same AI system, and I'm able to max that system out. Like, I'm green across the board, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can say, because you can't control my numbers, the computer do. So there's nothing that you can say in regards to my numbers, because my adherence is better than anybody's. I'm 5 minutes early to work every day, clock out on time. It's nothing that you can say in regards to that. Me being, what's up, Miss Williams? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you. But yeah, it's nothing that you can say in regards to it. But and me being in a fire at will state, what they can do in my particular job and where I work, the manager kind of has the final say. So I've been in a lot of situations to where I kind of, not necessarily went above the head, but I was just kind of like, hey, I need a second opinion. Like, what's going on? Why is this the way it is? And the only answer I got was, it's basically it's how your manager feel about you. Basically, however she feel about you is just what it is. It's not much you can do about it. You can do everything right, but it's kind of how they feel about you, and that's what keeps you in the door. And with that being said, at that point, I knew to turn it over to the Father. I was like, you know what? At this particular point, there is nothing that I know I'm doing everything right. And as long as I feel in my heart of hearts that I'm doing everything right, I know He got my back. And so far, with whatever situation has happened, when that situation arises, I automatically, look up, and I automatically, get that feeling and that sensation of, you might as well just go back to work, because you ain't going nowhere till I say. So, it's just a feeling. It's a feeling. When you had that, it's just a feeling, and you just have to know that feeling and address that feeling and give thanks to that feeling. And as long as, and giving thanks ain't necessarily singing the best gospel song. It ain't necessarily being in church on Sunday. To me, giving thanks is when I wake up in the morning and I look around and I got a nice roof over my head, and I just feel like I'm just so blessed to be able to just get up and drink water out of the water cooler, because I ain't got to drink it out the faucet, because I hate faucet water. I don't know, I'm bougie. I don't know. I hate faucet water. But I probably hate faucet water because back home where I'm from, the faucet water can have anything in it. So I ain't trying to be bougie or nothing like that. But either way, it's just that initial feeling of when, for me, when I wake up, I just acknowledge the fact that I'm so thankful, to even be able to be put in a position, in a job position that has prepared me for this, because prior to me being in that position, I didn't necessarily have the tools to necessarily speak in the best of manners. I'm not gonna say that I couldn't have, but I definitely think that it gave me that extra oomph to be able to get on camera, and because I talk to people all day long, about their lives. So I pretty much guide their lives, really. But that gave me the opportunity to see people for people, and you just gotta know that feeling. And as long as you ain't gotta get on camera saying what God has for me is for me. And you say you drink the water out the ditch. When I drank water out of the ditch, I probably did. Yeah, I probably did. Y'all, we from the country. Like when it used to rain real bad. One particular place where we lived at, it was like this hill. I know my sister remember, but up under that hill, it was a puddle, and it would fill up with water. And we would play in the water like it was a pool. It was probably so much gingivitis, not gingivitis, but say don't get this. Oh yeah, you ain't got the you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to necessarily. I feel like that spiritual relationship, because for me it's spiritual. I grew up traditionally Baptist. I'm just giving y'all my whole life story. I grew up traditionally Baptist in the church every Sunday. And as I kind of got older, I grew a spiritual relationship versus a religious relationship. Religion to me is the belief, or having a faith in the belief of something. But when it's spiritual, to me, you don't necessarily have to have something to believe in to be able to believe in something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't necessarily have to have that because it's in you, and you know it's in you. And you don't necessarily have to, run to the church every Sunday. To me, people that run to the church every Sunday, them the sinners. Like when they say it's a house full of sinners and ain't nobody better than you, from the pool pit to the church doors, they really mean that. Like one day I just started thinking about the people in my church, and nothing against nobody in the church. If y'all want to get on here and comment, you can say whatever the hell you want to say, because I don't even live there anymore, and quite frankly, I don't care. But I just kind of remember just looking around at the church, as the type of people there, and then I started thinking about seeing them prior to us being in church, and I'm just like, so did you run to this place? And I mind you, this is me as a kid, thinking back from being a kid. As you run into this place because you're asking for forgiveness for something that you did yesterday or the day before, or like, are you that bad of a person to where every Sunday you in tears? Like, what are you doing with your life that's that bad to where you feel that you have to pay monetary gains you can't buy your way into heaven? I'm just letting you know right now, you ain't buying your way in. It don't work that way. You can give as much money to the church as you want, and I ain't taking nothing away from people that give money to the churches. I think some churches are great organizations for a community. They all ain't about money. Some of them are out there to bring about spiritual awareness. And it's a song, I think Vanessa Bell Armstrong, and in that song it says, you may not believe in the preacher, but it's bound to be a few things that he can teach you. And that goes in life in general. And that is not necessarily physically speaking of a physical preacher. That just goes in life. Like, that just takes me to my job situation. I may not believe everything or believe in everything that corporation stands for, or I may not stand for everything, that they believe in. However, there are things and there are tools in that corporation that I can learn. And who's to say that I won't own my own corporation one day? And I'm trying to take in everything that I can amongst all the bull. I'm just trying to take in everything that I can, because if I'm ever in a position to where I have to run a company, which right now technically I am running a company, but I'll have those tools. So I may not believe in the preacher, but I'm absolutely certain that it's a few things that they can teach me, and I'm there to learn. And amidst all the BS and all that, I look past that, I look over that, and I just get what I can, and so that I can be prepared for whatever he has for me next. So That's my feeling towards them. Let my thing melt. Dang. That's my feeling toward life. You know what I'm saying? Take everything that you can from the situation and put it toward the next situation, and know why you in that situation is for the better good, and it's for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take it back to me when I first moved here, why I am waking up on the floor in the morning time, because the air bed, all the air all the air went out the air bed. So I just remember times like that. That's why when I say I be waking up in the morning, I be so thankful. Because I just remember times of being on the floor, waking up on the floor in the morning times because of the air bed. All the air went out the air mattress. You know what I'm saying? Now I have a real bed, and I'm just so thankful. Like, the small things that you become thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so thankful. You know. And then I know where I come from, Mississippi, and I don't know. I'm just very thankful. I'm thankful for the YouTube platform, the YouTube opportunity. I'm thankful for the people that watch. I'm thankful to be able to, give my opinion, give a good word. For the most part, all the people that subscribe, if they have anything alternate to say, they'll say, "Well, I feel this way," and it's very adult. It's very. You say you in Mississippi. What part of Mississippi you in? I'm in Georgia now, King. I'm in Georgia. Well, yeah, what part of Miss William? What part of Mississippi you live in? I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Down at the bottom, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's in the country. I think my sister knows some people from there. I've heard of Olive Branch. I think my sister knows some people from there. I ain't never been. I don't think I've ever been to Olive Branch. I want to say this up north, like Greenville-ish area. Quote me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But yeah, y'all, definitely don't take your situations lightly. Don't take your situations to heart. Do know that you can change it. It will change as long as how far from Atlanta. I'm in what is this? Like Perimeter, Sandy Springs area is where I am. That's not far from Atlanta. I think they consider like all the surrounding areas is like Atlanta, 15 minutes from Memphis. Oh, you up there by what's the name of that? Not Kosciuszko. What's the name of that place? It's like right on the Tennessee state line. I had a friend from Soldier Boy up in it. That was the Fabo. What's Soldier Boys? What was Soldier Boy? I just tried to dance. What's Soldier Boy dance? That's Soldier Boy. Yeah, y'all know Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy from up there. I can't think of the name of the city, but it's like on the Memphis. I mean, not on the Memphis, but on the Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi line up there. But but yeah. Yeah, y'all, don't take your situations to heart. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that faith. It shouldn't be hard. I won't say it's hard because it's just you. It's all you. It's all about you. At the end of the day, it's all about you and how you perceive life. I'm about to go get me some arts and crafts stuff. I know that sounds crazy, like this bigger man up here doing arts and crafts. But I'm about to make me a vision board, and you just put on my vision board all the things that I want to see come to pass, because they're all up here, but I like to be able to physically see those things and and know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Just a constant reminder. And I don't know, I've never had a vision board. I've been YouTubing a lot of videos about vision boards, asking other people who've done vision boards, and I think I'm ready to go ahead and make me a vision board so I can just kind of have some type of physical thing, because ultimately I want all these things to manifest, and things so far have been manifesting in the way that he said you got a vision board on the poster. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get one of them old elementary school hell, I forgot the name of them. What you call them thing? Science fair posters. I'm gonna get one of them and put it on the wall. I ain't got no pictures on the wall anyway. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like pictures on the wall. They're distracting when it's time for me to go. I don't even like sleeping with the TV on. The only thing I sleep on is my box fan. Yes, I have a box fan, a Lasco. For those of y'all real ones out there that know about the Lasco, you used to have to put in the window on a hot summer night. You know, the situations may have changed, but it still be hot. Yeah, I got central air now, but just that feeling of my fan blowing on me all night keeps me asleep. I don't know. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate all the love, all the comments. Everything's been so positive. Everybody's been so adult about all the comments and situations, and you know, it's just been amazing. And I know it's only gonna get better. And sometimes I'm at work and I'm just looking around at all the people in the office that's just giving themselves and giving so much of themselves to something else and somebody else, and you making everybody, you know, you making this big corporation millions of dollars, and you getting, you know, pennies on a dime. You know what I'm saying? And they just so satisfied, and it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, those people have to exist because these companies have to operate. And, you know, there are people in the world that are okay with working a 9 to 5. I just am not one of those people. Nothing personal against any company, any corporation. I think they do what they feel is best for them ultimately, and I'm going to do what's best, what I feel is best for me. So that's how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm appreciative, and I'm just happy, and I'm thankful for the YouTube thing. I can see it's only gonna get better, and it's getting better every day. Like, I can just see the comments and the likes. Oh, I knew I had something to say. Somebody, I just got my braces tightened, so this feels good. Y'all, one of my teeth, apparently my teeth were so crooked before, I didn't notice that one of them was longer than the other one. So I ain't gonna open my mouth too wide, cause one of my front teeth longer than the other one. It looked like a rabbit or something. I don't know. They remind me of the movie. My sister know what I'm talking about, with Loretta Lynn. Do you scare me? Looking like old bear or something. What's the name of it? She gonna tell me the name of it in a minute, cause it's our favorite movie. But yeah, I just almost got ate up by some coyotes outside. The man told me that he saw coyotes chasing a deer. My dog ain't paying no attention, and we say I'm feeling all night. Oh yeah. Thank you. Coming from you, who's been keen, coming from you, somebody that's doing it, has done it, still doing it, great at it. I appreciate it. You know how you sometimes you don't see it. Like, when I first started working out, even to right now, people comment all the time about, you know, just, you know, the progress that I've gained. I don't see it, y'all. Honestly, I still see that skinny little person. It's like that movie Shallow Hal. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Shallow Hal. When I look in the mirror, I don't know. I don't see no change. I've been going strong for 2 years, and I still see me. I don't see no change. I still see the skinny, scrawny me, and ultimately it makes me want to go back for more. But it's just like I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, I work out, but I don't see. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's like for 2 years I've been telling myself, when are you gonna see change? And then I look back at some of my old photos. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. I don't know. I'm my biggest critic. It's good. But y'all, I'm gonna get ready to edit the video for in the morning. I was finna say something, but I forgot what the hell I was finna say. I almost got ate up by the coyotes. We got coyotes apparently, and then it was like 4 of them. They was lined up. And I'm walking the dog. It's dark outside, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm on my phone. That's what you get with wearing noise canceling headphones. Finna get ate up by some damn coyotes, and they was just lined up. And something said, "Look," and I looked up, and I just see them, and they just slowly approaching. I'm like, oh shoot. I'm finna get my ass ate up by some goddamn coyotes. So I'm pulling the dog, and the dog ain't paying no attention. And I'm just like, if you don't bring your goddamn ass home here, these coyotes finna eat our ass up. Come on. And he's just not moving. I'm just like, oh my God, we finna get ate up by it. Was like 6 or 7 coyotes. They still out there, like 6 or 7 coyotes. And so I've seen the deer. I know the deer out there, and the deer ain't gonna do too much. But somebody said it was coyotes out there, and the 6 or 7 of them was pups, and the mama, you can see her nose sticking out the wood. This just happened like 5 minutes ago, or however minutes ago before I got on live. But finna eat my and the dog pissing me off. He ain't no big dog. You know, I don't like no big old dog in the house because I feel like ain't enough space for him to move. So I do like the smaller ones, but he ain't paying no attention. And we finna get both our ass finna be ate up. Man, dang on coyotes out there, and they just watching. And as soon as I turn my back and I'm looking at the corner of my eye, they just kind of slowly creeping closer. But they was on the other side of the road. It's a pretty wide road, but they were finna get us. them coyotes finna get us. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna keep pushing forward with this YouTube thing. I appreciate all the love and the comments and the support so far. You know, y'all are amazing. I be at work, and sometimes I just stop and I look around. I just laugh because I'm probably shouldn't be reading comments while I'm at work, but I just laugh because I just see it being so progressive, and I can see where it's going, and it's good when you're able to see, you know, because this ain't the easiest thing. Like, I tell people all the time, look at some of my earlier, and you won't know what's going on in the background. A lot of people don't know what's going on in the background. What did I used to use? I used to sit my camera on top of Vicks Vapor Rub box before I could afford a camera stand, or before I could invest in a camera. Thank you for. Oh yeah, I think I liked your comment, Miss Williams. Thank you for following me on today. Coal Miner's Daughter. That's the name of the movie. I was born and raised a coal miner's daughter in a land way down in Butchie Howler. If y'all never seen Coal Miner's Daughter, go watch it. It's a good movie. It's a classic. Definitely a classic. Hola, beauty, Miss Cutie. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Did you see the video by B-Love on how to grow a YouTube channel? That's a really, yes. I go back to her video. She's a teacher. She's coming out with an ebook also. If you guys don't know anything, or if you don't follow her too strong, Miss B-Love is coming out with the ebook about how to. She gives so much. Why are you laughing? That ain't funny. She gives so much. Said muy bien too. Bien, gracias. I know this doesn't sound. I speak a little Spanish, by the way. Cause look, y'all. So one time, I'm getting off the topic. I'm gonna finish talking about that. So yeah, Miss B-Love is coming about. I like her because she's a mom, and she has that mom mentality, and everybody that subscribes to her, she don't treat you like you're a child, but she's always teaching, and she's always giving good advice. What works for her, what don't works for her, free. Like I from the beginning, I make sure my comments are thank you so much for giving me this free knowledge. You could have been doing anything with your day, anything, but you chose to, like y'all. That's why I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all could have been doing anything with y'all day, but y'all chose to be on my live. Same for her. She could have been doing anything with her day right at that particular point, but she chose to give back. You know what I'm saying? And that brings me to today. I do go back and I watch her videos. That's how I found out about TubeBuddy and all these other apps and platforms that assist you with your analytics and things like that. But that goes back to today. Today I was just feeling, I wanted to somehow give back in some kind of way. I didn't have the money to give back, but you don't necessarily have to have money to give back. So what I did, and y'all can do this too. I don't know if it may be different. Call your insurance company. Call I know I ain't gonna say Comcast. If y'all got Comcast, y'all know when Shaquisha, Shaniqua, and Rashonda pick up the phone, y'all already know how that's gonna go. Nothing against my folks. I love my folks. I'm glad, I'm glad they doing well for themselves. But call your cable company or your power company, and this is what I did today. I called my dental company. I hadn't spoken to them in months, but everything, as far as my dental has been doing pretty good. But so I called and I said hi, and he was like, hi. You automatically had that, that conversation like, oh Lord, what's this about to be about? So I said, hey, yeah, so my name is Emilio, and I have insurance with you all, and I haven't spoken to you all, and I haven't had to speak with you all for quite some time due to, everything's been going well. So I just was calling to say thank you. And I appreciate you all's, kindness. I appreciate you all's great customer service. I really appreciate the experience that I've had with you all. So, thus far. And the sound in his voice went from here to here. So I don't know how many hours he had left on his shift, but he was going to have a good rest of his shift because he got a dose of positivity. And I know it doesn't happen in my line of work too often, but when it does, I know the feeling, and I know the feeling of sitting behind a computer all day. So I just wanted to pass the book, and I just wanted to give some positivity to someone, and it was totally free. It took 2 or 3 minutes of my time, and it took nothing out of me to do that, and I felt great. Like, I felt great. You have to, not only do you have to feed this, but you have to feed this, and you have to feed this. I think this is how my heart on. But you know what I'm saying? You have to feed your soul. Everything requires, everything requires food, in a certain particular way. So in order to, fill myself up with, the feeling of generosity, or just the feeling of good, I just wanted to do something good. I don't know. I felt like doing something good today. But yeah, it felt great. It felt great. I know whoever the random person was on the phone, they felt great. They mood just went up. They just like, oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what they was going through, but in my mind, I know when you sitting at that computer all day for all them hours, for me is YouTube is what's going through my mind, and analytics, and things like that, and business ventures, and it's hard for me to focus sometimes. So I don't know. I they may have been going through a death in the family. They may have been going through whatever, You say feel your chest. Somebody told me I laugh like Eddie Murphy too. If y'all ever hear me laugh in my videos, comment below. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like doing something good, and that was the best thing that I could feel like that I could do, not without necessarily having to spend any money, because I don't necessarily. My YouTube ain't monetized yet. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put it out there. It ain't monetized yet. I know it's gonna get there, and I'm ready for it. But while we, in the spirit of doing things, and just spirit of success, why not bring some positivity towards somebody else, so some positivity can come back to you? That's just the rules of life. You can't expect nothing in life if you ain't putting it out there yourself. So that's what I'm gonna end it on, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. I wasn't planning on being on live this long because I got to edit this video. I'm off tomorrow, so it works out. It kind of works out for me, but I definitely appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all subscribing. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the comments. I love how everybody in the comments can talk to one another, and and be able to get on. Y'all talking to each other like y'all know each other. I love that. I just love bringing people together. I'm a middle child. My sister can tell you. I'm just all about bringing it and keeping it together. So yeah, thank y'all. See y'all later. Peace.